Welcome back to Konkurozaki Corner. It's the boy Vim and the boy Serge, and today we're actually going to be doing a One Piece theory video, prediction video about the upcoming Wano and prediction on Reverie. I mean, we just came off reading chapter 907. So we've got a lot of things that we want to
There's a lot of material that's been tied together, and I think we're starting to paint a picture as to what we think is going to happen. Once again, thank you to all the subscribers.
Thank you.
All the people showing love.
Salute.
Please smash that subscribe button.
Smash it.
Hit the thumbs up if you like the chapter and if you love One Piece. And without further ado,
Let's
dive in.
into
So,
it now.
predictions regarding what we expect to happen next
Go
on at the Reverie. I think there's going to be a discussion, and potentially there'll be a move to shift the world, and the Shichibukai being disbanded and made illegal. They will not have a place in the One Piece world.
So do you think, and this is me throwing it out there now, the Reverie is mainly for politics to come into the case? Will an admiral step in to say, let's abolish the system?
I think so. We've seen the One Piece story.
Yes.
And what we can say is we've now got kingdoms that are going to give their story as to what happened under the Shichibukai, i.e. Alabasta, i.e. Dressrosa, and how the Shichibukai system doesn't work.
And how they exploit it for their benefit, and in fact, they actually destroy certain kingdoms.
And how they don't have their entire loyalty because at Marineford, my man Dracula Mihawk wasn't willing to face Shanks. Boa Hancock was acting crazy, protecting Luffy. They're not stupid. It's been foreshadowed. The moment Fujitora said he wants it abolished, we knew it was going to be abolished. And recently we saw that little newspaper article a few chapters ago, danger, regarding Edward Weevil. So I think we can fully expect for the Shichibukai system to be abolished. Cool. The next big thing was Shirahoshi. So she's starting to get violated by celestial dragons. We know that she is one of the ancient weapons. She is Poseidon herself. What's going to happen with Shirahoshi is...
This is the thing. Now, attempted kidnapping.
Already. Will
they learn about that Poseidon situation? Will she have a voice in this meeting? And a voice meaning she's carried on her mother's will. So, although the king may not say nothing, her brothers may not, she may intervene and have a voice and say her piece about what the fishermen's plans are to actually enter the surface of the world.
And what's come to my head is this little meeting between the kingdoms is child's play. The real meetings happening above them with the celestial dragons. Okay. So we know we've got a bunch of evil celestial dragons, but then we have Donquixote Ajosgard, who is a reformed celestial dragon.
A reformed individual. This is a funny irony. His brother was reformed, who we're assuming is his brother, a relative, because Doflamingos' dad, we know that this guy is related now to Doflamingo. Doflamingo's dad left the celestial dragons to go and live a normal life because he felt the atrocities and the evils of the celestial dragons. Now, his own relative, potentially his brother, has been reformed 10 years ago. So are they all cursed to be reformed?
I predict him being assassinated because he goes against what the Celestial Dragons wants. The way CP0 looked to him, I think so.
They're going to wipe him out. They're going to take out the whole Donquixote family tree because they're trying to take out Donquixote as well.
And he's a one man. He has to go. At some point, I can see him getting assassinated unless there's some kind of plot twist. But what's going to happen in the Reverie? I think something bad is going to happen to Shirahoshi. I'm not going to reach. I'm not going to pretend like I know. Comment and let us know what you think, because it's already kind of been foreshadowed that she's vulnerable.
But that leads me on to the Revolutionary Army stepping in. When are we going to see now they make a stance? They're going to have about 9 days of this procession, 8-9 days. Will they come in between? Will they wait till the end? Will they see how the whole thing pans out?
Would they decimate that empty throne?
Completely. I want to see a big claw go into the symbol of peace that they proclaimed and Completely obliterated.
Yes, and before I tie in with the revolutionaries, so we know that they've come to declare war. That's fact. So there's gonna be a clash. I expect to see clashes with the likes of Sabo, Dragon, Karasu, some of these leaders of the Revolutionary Army against the higher end admirals. I definitely expect
And
to see that.
CP0.
And CP0. It's gonna be a madness. Next thing, who has Shanks come to discuss? Whether we will see it or whether it will be discussed in the background. I'm 100% sure it's Blackbeard. He's come to warn them that all these things are going on in the world. I think this ties to Shanks's input and
understanding of the pieces of the sea, and he knows how they like the balance, so he knows how to appropriate why the balance should remain.
He wants to prevent a war like last time, and ultimately he couldn't, and Blackbeard benefited, and I believe it's going to be a repeat cycle. It's the same formula because people will not listen. Because at the end of the day, you've got a triangle of the Marines, the Revolutionaries, and then Shanks and the Yonkou. And Dragon will have his own motives. But has he come there to intercede on behalf of everyone to stop them from escalating into a war beyond what they should be having right there? Because when all sides get weakened, Blackbeard grows. And this is Blackbeard's tactic. He lets everyone destroy each other.
And then he steps in.
Yes.
And he goes for the kill.
Crazy. So what do you guys think? This is the kind of theories that we're on the lines with in terms of the Reverie itself. Wano expectations.
Wow. Okay. We had a great conversation. You know, just a late night call between two old friends, old lovers. We don't know. We don't know whose kids they got right now. Kaido and Big Mom. Big
They
Mom,
both want the head.
the head of the future Pirate King. They cannot come to an agreement of to who's going to take the head. But Big Mom said she is going to come and see Kaido. So will we expect to see Big Mom and Wano? Will we expect to see a whole crew in Wano?
Well, what we've come to discuss now is over the period of Dressrosa, Zoe, Whole Cake Island, Reverie, there has been a build-up to know we can fully expect all of the supernova to be in Wano. One. The way things are moving, you've got now possibly Big Mom and Kaido who have a history, which was just a revelation in chapter 907.
Crazy.
They're potentially both going to be in Wano. Whether someone comes and stops Big Mom from getting there, which is very plausible with the likes of Shanks, that might be his role in it, but they have the intention of more than one Yonkou being there. We suspect that it's going to be the greatest whatever. Oda has built this up to be bigger than Marineford. And that's been said for Kaido himself, I'm ready to start the biggest war the world has ever seen.
Now, one thing we do have is a piece of the Marines that we would expect to see there. However, when Borsellino mentioned him stepping in, because they wiretapped the whole conversation, Sakazuki said to him, no, we don't know what the forces, how strong the forces are in the Wano Kingdom. Those samurais. So he's speculative. I think he's getting like a little bit older, like a bit fearsome in his old age, but he's actually cautious of the Wano Kingdom itself. So will they actually go out of their own limbs to step in, or will they stick to it? It's not their jurisdiction.
And if what we suspect that Blackbeard is going to go and take Kaido's head to steal his devil fruit if he has one, you can expect him to be there. So if we're saying we're going to have the supernova, we're going to have the Marines, the samurai, Big Mom, and her pirates, as well as potentially Blackbeard, that means Shanks might make an appearance. You'd have the ultimate battle royale of every single force that would reshape the world. And like what happened in Marineford, we know we're expecting another time skip. So post Wano, we get another time skip. That seems
post Wano, and this is another prediction. This isn't to anything, but will we lose somebody?
Oh, I was about to say that you read my mind. People, more than somebody. We're gonna lose some people.
In this war, Big Mom is a savage. Kaido is a savage.
The Marines are savages.
These guys are killers.
Blackbeard is a savage.
Killers.
The world is gonna be changed after Marineford.
Complete change.
But what do you guys think about it? Please comment down below.
Let us know.
These are just some of the thoughts going through our mind.
Whew.
There's going to be more over the next few days. This is all still fresh. Once again, thank you for following. Please subscribe. Smash the subscribe button. hit the like button. If you like the video, you like the chapter, connect with us, comment, let's have a conversation. Recently, we've been caught up in a bit of work. We haven't personally responded to every message. We do try, but we will. We got our word. But from Konkurosaki Corner this week, until next week, and one last prediction. What did you say you think will happen next week? And I hope you're wrong.
What did I say?
You said that we might go on a break next week. All intents to follow up great chapters like this with a break. Let's hope we're wrong. Let's hope we have a chapter.
The only reason I said that is because overwhelming chapters like this gives us a chance to
digest.
And all I know is that I'm giving you something to eat on. Relax. I've got you. Give you a couple of weeks. Hopefully not.
Hopefully we'll be with you this time next week. But until then, from Konkurosaki Corner, it's a
peace out.